thought I'd just share a video of how I'm joining these rather large granny squares together. This joined the blocks together. I'm just doing the rows now, but the finish that you get doing it this way is quite nice. If I can just lift that up. Let's go this way. Try and find the end for you. There we go. So it's obviously a lot quicker and a lot easier to join it with crochet than it is sewing it together. And join it this way, when your blanket's laid flat, you get a nice straight join there. Can you see how it just knits in together? Each edge lays up against the other just to give a nice finish. So how to get that effect? Well, first of all, when I'm joining my pieces together, even when I was doing the blocks, I just used my clips and clipped at regular intervals, so I knew that I was exactly keeping both sides at the same mark. And what I'm doing is I'm only crocheting into one side of each stitch. So I'm going in, let's see if I can just get you, there we go. So going through using the loop that's closest to me on that side, and on the far side it's the one on the outside. So it's the two loops that are going to be on the wrong side of your blanket. Yarn round my hook, pull it through, yarn round and pull it through twice. So once you start getting the swing of it, it's easy to quite do. The stitch in between each one may need a little more effort to put through. So it's through the loop on this side, through the farthest loop on the other side, yarn through, yarn round needle, pull it through both stitches, and that will give you a nice finish as you join off your blocks. So if by any chance you make a mistake, don't worry too much about it. In the big scheme of things, it's not going to notice. So just do that all the way along, and what I do is just take those clips out as I get to them. So it just helps to keep track of where you are, to make sure that you're joining the same stitch on either side of your blanket. Obviously that's a chain stitch there, so it's just a bit tighter. Okay. And if I go back to where I joined corners, so obviously you've got a join that way and a join that way, gone into the corner holes there to do the corners, but when I come to do this one over, I've actually done a stitch into the join as well in the seam, so it just still gives you that nice edge over. So lift it up so you can see it. So my end stitches only go into the corner loops. When I'm doing the long rows across, I've actually gone through into each side of where I've been joining that side. So that means that that seam there goes across neatly, gives you a nice finish. So any questions, do give me a shout. It's going to be particularly useful on the December's calendar project if you're doing that one, but you'll find it useful for a lot of your joining on your crochet blankets. So speak soon.